Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to Afia TV interviews. I am Amazing Grace Ajayi, and of course today we have an elder statesman who's a nation builder and one who has been very pivotal to the development of Nigeria. He was the Chief Security Officer to the former head of state, which was General Sani Abacha, and he had two principals who believed so much in him, and they were General Sani Abacha and General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. For the most of people who may not have known him, especially the Gen Zs, the Generation Zs, who may not have, had the opportunity to read about him, today we're here, Afia TV is here to speak with General Hamza Al-Mustafa. It's a very nostalgic moment for me because I read about him in some very prominent magazines while I was growing up, and today I'm seated right beside General Hamza Mustafa. I know if my father were to be alive, he'll be so proud of this moment with me because he introduced me to those magazines, and of course I'm here tonight to speak to the man himself. Good evening once again. Good evening, sir. It's an honor to be here.
Me too. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So let's start with you debugging some of the misconceptions that Nigerians had of you, and also the misconceptions of the General Sani Abacha's regime. Not many people knew and were quite close to him as you were. What was his core vision for Nigeria?
He had a very in-depth vision of refocusing Nigeria back on a progressive track. He innovated quite a lot of things, which I'm sure history has captured. The propaganda aside, he made sure that the entire 6 geopolitical zones were involved in developmental programs, in restructuring the country, and in maintaining a transition that was very promising. Up until God Almighty took him, at the time he took him in June 1998. So to him, he was a person, I'm sure you must have heard a lot, but he has had so many opposition or enemies, let me put it bluntly. He had his enemies who believed distorting facts, misrepresenting him within the society was a mission before them. They have said what they said, but posterity has a way of checkmating things. One of the major obstacles against propaganda is time, space, events. And when events come reeling or rolling out, people will begin to see the other side of the sponsored propaganda. So Abacha suffered it, and I'm sure you must have heard some certain interviews we have had before. Nigerians have heard so much from the time he died till now. So he was somebody who had actually done so much for Nigeria within the period of 4 years, 7 months when he died.
Great.